Hi Internet and welcome back to Søren from Chief Unlocked, being nostalgic with Super Metroid. So let's just get right back to it from where we started. We were in Norfair. And we're back again. So let's see what we've got here. We got some of these fuckers that you can only kill with a bomb, and they will life leech as hell. I remember being scared to death by these guys when I was a kid, and trying to figure out how to avoid them. So where do I actually need to go now? I guess I haven't been to the top right yet. So that must be here. At least that's the only place we haven't been yet. Again, this is one of these very warm rooms that you can't go into right off the bat because your recurrent suit can't. It won't let you go into these warm rooms because of the heating radiation or whatever in this game. So what we instead need to do is go here where I believe I need a super missile. Yeah. So that's a little bit annoying. I'll have to backtrack a little bit because I ran out of missiles. But let's see if we can get a drop from one of the enemies down here. Nope. 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 Ah, there we go. Last one. So once again, I'm not exactly going to ace this game. I think the title screen said that I've been playing for about 18 minutes now, and even with that, those top scores of like an hour and a half will be impossible to reach. Here we can go up now because we have the high jump boots. That could have been a problem before. They're still doable, but you know, with the right amount of skills, it would have been doable. And this is one of these rooms that we can't go into, even if we have killed all the enemies in the room that we're in. It's simply because you need to kill a particular boss, something like that. So hopefully I'm not spoiling too much what's going to happen here. Here, I believe there's also a secret. I'm not sure if we can get to it yet. Let's see. Oh, there's no secret. There's just a safe room. Let's hope that's not necessary right now. Let's deal with these guys again. I'm glad I got this charge beam. It really makes things quite a bit easier. Alright, so what we've got here is a miniature version of Kraid, some of the old games. Or really I guess a full-scale version of that boss. Gave us a bunch of super missiles. Those are definitely gonna come in handy soon. Before we do anything else, let's go up here. Use one of our super missiles. And we will use it to replenish our health. Make the next couple of rooms just a little bit easier. I think that's going to be necessary. Just be sure not to fall in the spikes here. Oh, yeah, right. To plug some missiles into this guy's eye. Who has a door for an eye anyway? That's a little bit weird. I'm glad that's not me anyway. So what's happening here? That was right where it should be. That one was not quite where it should be. I think one more and he should be down. Yeah, that's a good thing about having the super missiles here. It really makes this, even though it's supposed to be a major boss fight, it just makes it so much easier. And with every major boss fight comes a major pickup. That's what we've got here. Got the Various suit. And the way this works is, well, first of all, let's give this a second. We get this trendy orangey reddy color here. And moreover, I think it gives damage reduction. Or maybe I'm just thinking too much in terms of the Zelda games. But what it does do is that it allows us to go to, oh that was bad, to these very warm rooms where I would take damage before. And this guy is even easier when we take him from the back, as they say. Let's just skip past these guys. Oh, I guess we can't. There we go. I also love the computery noises it makes with all the beeping and stuff. Let's see if I... yeah. There's a particular room I don't want to pass by here. But I shouldn't do so either. Yeah, this one. So I think this room actually killed me the first time I played Super Metroid because I had these guys coming and I had no idea what to do about them. And also remember, if you saw the first part of this Let's Play, or let's Nostalgize that, I talked about how when I was a kid I actually drew some of these secret rooms when all the other kids would be drawing their horses or race cars or Death Stars or whatever kids draw or drew those days. And as part of those drawings, a particular one was a room that I was just in with those 4 guys jumping around and a hidden energy tank at the top. Wonder where those drawings ever went. Must be around here somewhere. Could be fun to review. Anyway, so now we can actually go into this room here that we couldn't go into before without taking damage. Again, of course, that's the kind of thing that speedrunners just don't care about. They would just take the room and ignore all the damage that they would take from it. Oops. I believe there's a missile hidden somewhere here. Maybe down here or something like that? Is it the next one? I'm not sure. Might actually be in the lava. Is it the first one then? I guess not. Maybe the third one. And again, the spacer beam here as well also makes things a lot easier. I think it's this one. Yep. Not quite sure I had some morph bullets that one, but here we are. Good thing you don't take damage from the lava, even or when the item get sound was playing. That could have been fatal here. Right, here we've got a bit of an earthquake with the lava coming up. I wonder if the planet is sort of aware that Samus is coming here to kill everybody, since it suddenly spawns lava and stuff like that. I mean, apparently it wasn't here all the time. I'm also not quite sure that these enemies that we're fighting right now are evil in the sense of the game. They're probably just in our way. But then again, of course, they could just not be in our way instead, and they would be much better. I think there's a safe room here. Yeah. Let's just use that because we haven't saved for some 10 minutes or so. Again, I'm relying only on save rooms, not using any save states or anything that my emulator will allow me to do. I think it's possible to go up here, actually. Let's try this just a couple of times. Not going too well right now. Almost. Couple more tries. So I said that I would play this game legitimately, and then I'm spending lots of time on trying these trickier jumps to save some time, or well, just brag really, when I could just go straight ahead. But yeah, what's fun about being consistent? Let's first of all go down and get this missile that's right here. I'm losing a bunch of health actually. I should probably look into doing something about that sometime soon. Let's go back again. So the room I really want to go to is the one up here. At least that way I could definitely save a bit of time. But let's just do it the long way. Could definitely also need some health pickups, maybe a new energy tank. Good thing about energy tanks is that they refill your energy bar whenever you take them. The way we want to go is this one. Right, this room sort of exists only for us to refill health and missiles and stuff like that, so that's kind of the designers to put that in for us. Makes this run a little more smooth. Yeah, the good thing about having lots of health is that you can lose lots of health. I think we just want to continue in this direction. Here's another of the floors with the racing lava. Still not quite sure what's up with that. I think this time it goes all the way up to the top. So we have to be quick, as in I have to do this in less than 10 minutes, judging from the speed at which it was rising. Well, I already now feel like I've become more used to the controllers. Another trick that speedrunners use a lot is when you take damage you get pushed back a bit. But that means that you can jump into something that you'll take damage from and then turn around, and that way you'll be pushed forward instead. I think there are a couple of... I think there's at least a missile, and then there's also a new beam up here, but I don't think... Maybe we can get the missile, I'm not just sure about the beam. Yeah. Well, first of all, let's take this room from above instead. Doing this the Counter-Strike way with crouching before the enemies. Right, this last jump is a little bit tricky. But I made it. We almost got pushed off here. There's our missile. And as I said, I think there's another beam at the end of this room. But I don't think we'll be able to make that jump. Or maybe we actually will. I will take a bit of damage in trying to do so. Maybe I'll actually die, that would be pretty embarrassing. Managed to make the jump though, that's pretty good. Right, so what we have here is the wave beam. So what this does is it allows us to have shots, some of our shots pass through, say, walls like this one. This means that rooms or doors that were one way before, like the one I just passed through, now acts or works as a two-way door. So can I get up there and show it off? Probably not, let's just go down here instead. Again, I lost a bunch of health doing so, but this enemy here exists just so we can get some health back again. So that worked out for the best for us, I believe. Got some more missiles, got a new charge beam. Or no, we got the wave beam, sorry. theme has also got this nice pink-purple color thing going on. Again, very stylish. I would kind of like to get to the room on the left of me right now, so that I don't have to backtrack too much later on. But it seems like it's just a little bit too difficult. Get up there, Samus, you can do this. Wait. There we go. And get the chance to refill just a little bit. I think there might be some secrets here as well. Nah, maybe not. And this is one of the easier rooms in the game. Not even sure what they're doing with the spikes there. And there's a missile. So what do we have in here? A speed booster. You can probably guess what that does if you don't know already. Oh no, the lava is rising. How do we get out in time? Well, we just run. So that is a pretty badass item. Alright, so this should allow us to get to some more new rooms that we couldn't go to before. Again, Super Metroid in a nutshell. I think I'll give this this last room up here a couple of more tries before going on. Ah, so close. I'm not actually sure you can wall jump off the last bit up there, but I think you can. So it should just be a matter of getting off right at the right time. Just at the right time. Okay, I'll be back here later. This run will probably end up being like 6-7 hours, spanning over multiple episodes. That's okay as well. So where do I want to go now? Well, let me just show off what the speed booster is good for, even if it's not necessarily the fastest way back. Or maybe it is, actually, probably is. So let's see, do I want to go down there first? I'm not sure, I'll be back in North Ferry anyway, so if I've forgotten some rooms, I'll make sure to pick them up later. Yeah, so for example down here, I believe, is a door that we can get through now that we have the charge beam. Before we wouldn't be able to. So I wonder if there's anything for me down here. I guess it's just one of the next bosses actually, so I don't want to jump the gun too much. So if I claim that I'm going to play this the way it's meant to be played, let's just do that for a while at least. And we can run through some walls now, which is pretty neat. Right, let me save here. I think I can do one more save room before calling it quits for this episode. Still can't quite get through the yellow doors yet. Of course, that's going to be available to us at some point. But remember, in the first episode, we weren't able to make this one in time, but now we are. Yeah, I'm not going to use these platforms, I'm just going to jump in the lava instead. It's a lot easier, you know. Let's see. Well, we could do this bottoms up, but let's just do it the easy way. Remember, as far as I remember, these blue fireballs here actually hurt quite a bit, so I want to avoid those. And there's a hole in the wall there. And this is one of the secrets that that you actually need to get in order to beat the game. So I think it's fairly well hidden. I mean, I could probably... By now we've gone to quite a number of different places in this game, so I can imagine most players being fairly confused about this bit for a while. Oops, that was bad. So this can actually freeze these guys. It can also be a little bit annoying because it means that I have to freeze enemies before I can shatter them. But it's also good for this thing here. And this thing here, again, the game tutorializes just a little bit. Of course, I can always turn off the ice beam, as I can turn off any other item pickup in this game. So if I think it's getting too annoying, or just turn it off again. And again, that's the sort of thing that speedrunners will most often do. I don't know, I like it. It makes this cool sound. Of course, it doesn't have this nice purple tint as our wave beam had, but I guess you can't have everything. Alright, back to Bryn's Tower. Another cool trick is when you're speed boosting like I just was. At some point you get the chance to do like some sort of uber boost where you can just fly indefinitely only at the cost of your own health in either the vertical or horizontal directions. So haven't quite had the chance to show that off yet. So without getting the ice beam, getting back up here would have been a huge pain. I could have done it by just wall jumping, but the ice beam makes it a lot easier. And now I can also get up here, which I couldn't do before. Here we go. New unexplored territory available to us. And this is bad. I don't want to get stuck in these mouths. Not because they hurl a whole lot, I think like this one did only some 8 bits of damage, but it just takes too long. So here's what I meant before, where you can like jump into spikes and it will boost you in the right direction. I think I need a yellow bomb to get in here. I just need a super missile actually. Yeah, this, however, is where we actually get these guys. The power bombs. So I'm not sure if it's in this room or in the next one where we have a secret showing up, but let me just show you what this does. So it does this huge explosion, which is necessary to get through particular doors, the yellow ones that we've seen. And it also allows you to gain access to a bunch of different secret rooms. So that's neat, of course. And we needed to get back here. So, yeah. There's a safe room here, let me just use it. And go for one last stretch before calling it quits. To me, the interesting thing about this game was always when you got new items, what could you actually use them for? Which areas could you gain access to that you weren't able to gain access to earlier? The power bomb being one example. I mean, in my mind, I just go through all the possible, all the possible rooms that I've been in that might have required a power bomb for me to go on. So I'm not sure. Maybe some of you noticed that. Just before I got the ice beam, for example, there was one particular room where I needed the power bomb to proceed. So I could go back to that one, check out what we've got. But let's instead just go in this direction, see what we've got up here, what's accessible to us and what's not. So where are we now? So it turns out we're actually back in Criteria. So that's neat. I just realized that I never got the map for Criteria. So maybe I'll go get that one on my way back. So then, one of the next areas that we should be going to is right here, which wasn't accessible to us before. But again, here I need to either be able to walk in water, which is not very easy for me, or to use those things that you see in the roof. I don't even think it's possible for me to get the missile there yet. No, just wall jump horizontally instead. So we'll be back here later. I'm also fairly certain that the way I'm doing things right now is by no means the easiest. See, I think maybe there is something accessible to us up here now. Yeah, not quite. It's a little too high. I might be able to make it with my speed boost, but I don't think I want to take the chance. Instead, let me call it quits for this episode. I'm gonna use my good old spaceship here as a saving point. And again, everybody, thanks for watching, and see you next time.